All right, this is Rob. Stop number 2 on Just Another Tesla channel. Man, okay, so I was supposed to go to Abilene, Kansas. We decided to stop a little earlier. We stopped in Russell. It looks like I'm going to be here for 45 minutes. They rerouted my whole trip for me. So, FSD beef. I got beef. Yes. So, I'm driving. I get this warning, and everyone's gotten these warnings before. Hey, stay below this speed if you want to make it to your next destination. So I'm like, I don't want to slow down, man. I want to keep going. I want to, rough it out. Go fast. Let's go. But in doing that, what it doesn't do is it doesn't give you alternate choices. I think Tesla should, when that warning pops up, say, hey, do you want us to find a closer supercharger or whatever? These are 3 choices available. Would you like to go to one and you just press it or whatever? Because I'm a little upset. The last 40 miles, I've actually had to drive because I got a strike. I got a strike. Why? Because I was trying to look at the charging stations along the way that I can reroute myself to get a better charge. So yes, I'm a little frustrated that I got 4 more strikes, but still, the point is like, I did nothing wrong. I looked away for 15 seconds to get to the charging stations that I can choose one to go to. So yeah, just a little frustrating, man. But overall, the trip's been good. I didn't appreciate driving the last 50 miles. That was kind of a pain in the butt. But I've been to this Russell station once before. It's not the greatest. You're not going to get very much in Kansas. There's nothing in Kansas. So once again, I'm in a Sonic parking lot, and there's a Pizza Hut behind me and a gas station and a place to sleep. But other than that, there's nothing happening in this town, man. And I'm stuck here for 40 more minutes. But now tell me what type of content you would like to see on this channel, because I am new to vlogging this. I'm a year into my Tesla, so I don't have the full-fledged, oh, welcome to Tesla experience. I've learned a lot. So I guess we could talk about when you purchase a new Tesla, right? Out of the gate, with the exception of all the technology that comes with your vehicle, it's bare minimum for everything else. So if you didn't get a long range model vehicle and you got a standard vehicle, you didn't even get floor mats. I got some carpeted cheap floppy floor mats because I got the long range. I didn't get the performance model. You're going to be purchasing a lot of stuff, so when you get into the Tesla category, be ready to buy stuff unless you buy used and it comes with all the stuff. I bought floor mats, I bought air fresheners, I bought a screen protector. We can talk about each individual item on separate videos at some other point. I bought the tilt for the monitor, so it comes toward me or goes straight, whichever direction you need to go. I think it's beneficial when it's looking at you, that hopefully Tesla sees that you're paying attention to the road. It makes things a little easier, but obviously you still get strikes. So I stopped earlier because it said that I wouldn't make it to my next destination, and it said if you go below 70, you're only going to get there with 4%. So I'm like, I'm not even going to risk it. What really confused me is when I put my whole trip in the map initially, it gave me like 12 stops. But then when I wanted to go to my halfway point today, it only gave me 4 stops. So I'm thinking I needed at least 6 stops. So I'm making a stop right now. But there was supposed to be 12 steps all the way down to Florida. So that's a lot of stops. But at the same time, some places you're only there for 10 minutes. Right now, the last 2 stops, the first stop was 55 minutes. This one's 45 minutes. I have no need to stop right now, so it's kind of frustrating. But at the same time, there's a lot of factors going in. I'm kind of concerned. It's been only a year of service. I haven't taken long trips. I don't supercharge often. I always charge to 80%, never to 100. But for some reason, I only got 220 miles to each destination this time. So that is a little concerning, being that I'm not a heavy user. So my battery shouldn't be degraded. After talking to my friend, I think there's a couple things that could be playing a factor. One, my speed. I'm going 85 miles an hour down 70. So that tends to wear on the battery quite a bit, I'm sure. Also, it's getting toward the colder time of the season. So I started off this morning at 28 degrees in Colorado Springs. I'm now in the middle of Kansas at 60 degrees. So temperatures probably played some factor. But at the same time, like, where's my other 2 stops that I was supposed to take? Put those in there, that we're not living on the edge at 4% at the time of arrival. Even at that last stop in Oakley, I was at 8%. So kind of crazy. I know I veered off, so we were talking about accessories for your car. I did get the car mount thing. I think it's kind of cool. I'm talking to you from the mount above the monitor, so that's pretty nice. I like the angle of that. It works out nice. So if you want to run like Waze or any other mapping function at the same time as running your navigation on your Tesla, you can. You could do other things with it. We won't go into those. But there's things you can do, and it's great. What else? Features, I got the couple bin things that go into the side consoles because those things are deep. I did find another use for my front console, which is kind of cool. I got a 64-ounce jug here, and it doesn't fit in a cup holder, but it fits in that deep pocket. It's perfect. But yeah, so other experiences. The tax credit when you purchase your vehicle isn't clear and cut. You don't get 7,500. Well, let's correct that. Everybody doesn't get 7,500 from the federal government. It's all based on tax calculations. So if you owe the government $5,000, you're most likely going to get the tax credit. But if the government's giving you $5,000, they're not going to give you a tax credit. However, depending on your state and how your state works with their credits, you can get things. I didn't have an ICE car to trade because I gave my son my old vehicle. But Colorado is very generous. They give you, I believe, $6,000 for your ICE vehicle if you trade it in for an EV, which is great. They also give you a $5,000 credit just for buying an EV, which is great. So out the door, you're saving $11,000 when you purchase a Tesla. So eventually I'll leave a link in the description. Right now I'm just posting as I go through. Maybe tonight I'll go ahead and change the description, add my referral link if you're interested in Teslas. Teslas are nice. They're a very calm ride. They drive nice. I don't imagine myself driving anything else. I used to I'm from that 90s, 2000 generation. I'm an 80s baby. So, you know, I was focused on Lexuses and BMWs and Cadillacs and all that stuff, but none of that interests me anymore. I'm an EV guy. I'm converted. I don't know about the set. I test drove the Cybertruck. Cybertruck was amazing. But I don't know if I would buy one. I don't know. I'm on the fence because the Cybertruck does have FSD. I test drove out and I let it drive me back to the dealership, and it did a great job. It handles like a car. It's huge, but it drives like a car because of the multi-wheel function, giving you sharper turns, easier to turn the vehicle. Great great vehicle. I liked it. It was a good time. But at the same time, I like the build quality of the Rivian. The Rivian's really nice. So on the fence. And that's like 5 years down the road anyway. I can't afford no damn truck right now. Got to pay this Tesla off first. I got the Model 3 long range. I don't know if I included that. You guys could probably see it on the page to the channel. But yeah, that's all I got for now. We can talk about more later. I'll catch you on the next stop.